Today's Your Healthy Family is a story that's just as heartbreaking as it is miraculous. I first introduced you to Sammy Pickens from Port Charlotte about 2 years ago. At that time, she had just beaten breast cancer for the second time. She was first diagnosed at just 28 years old, and she was so dedicated to spreading awareness that this disease can strike at a young age. Something that always struck me about Sammy was her positivity no matter what. In May, Sammy passed away, surrounded by people she loved most, including her 4-month-old baby girl, a baby whose life can only be explained as a miracle.
In talking with Sammy Pickens in 2021,
I was first diagnosed in 2019 and I was 28 years old.
After she battled breast cancer for the second time, her faith never wavered.
I mean, it was shocking. I literally fell to the floor. My stomach just starts like cramping and I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I'm lucky to just have really strong faith. So I quickly went from shock to, okay, God's got me, my family has me, like we're gonna get through this.
At that time, Sammy told me her dreams for the next 5 years included children, but she was taking medication daily that impacts fertility.
If I'm unable to have kids after this treatment's done and I'm 34 years old, interested in adoption, so starting to look through all of that and being excited about what that looks like.
And last year, her sister Mandy says in the most wonderful surprise,
she got pregnant against all odds. And without having a cycle return.
A miracle. But during her pregnancy, Sammy got an unusual rash and said she didn't feel right.
Found out that she had a collapsed lung. So she went into the ICU at her hospital, and upon getting some scans, because she was pregnant, we couldn't do much, they found that they had metastasized to the lung, liver, and bone.
And over the next few months,
and during chemo while pregnant, she could hardly eat, and she was growing a baby healthy.
Then, on January 7th, she and her husband, Justin, welcomed sweet little Lila Grace.
She's our little miracle baby. She carried her to 36 weeks against, again, all odds during chemo and everything. She birthed a healthy little baby girl, just strong as can be, and she's still, she's our little light.
For the next 4 months, Sammy's positivity was unbreakable.
She told us at the end that, you got to be okay with God's plan no matter what it is. And she knew where she was going.
And on May 26th, Sammy took her last breath. Mandy says she, Justin, and the rest of their family are doing everything they can to make sure Lila knows just how strong her mom was, and says instead of focusing on the heartbreak, she chooses every day to be grateful for those 30 years she had as Sammy's little sister.
You'd rather have the blessed time that you do have than to not have it at all. So we pick up the pieces and we keep carrying on, trying to make her proud every day.
Little Lila's mom and family sure are incredible. Now, Sammy was always very vocal about making sure to get checked or check yourself for breast cancer. I knew her from growing up in Charlotte County, and she would always post a reminder on the first of each month. So in tomorrow's Your Healthy Family, I'll show you how Mandy is carrying on that message ahead of National I Got Checked Day this weekend, so make sure to watch. For Your Healthy Family, I'm Lisa Greenberg.